everybody, welcome back to Mage Renaissance. Forgot what I was playing with them for a second. With me, Sid, and episode 29. I've just come over here. I've just whacked some trapdoors through for some more motors. We do need to do something with all this lot as well at some point. What we do with it, I don't know. I'm wondering whether to just make it look abandoned. You know, like I've used it and then abandoned it, stick some cobwebs about, you know, things like that, break a few things. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. And obviously we'll need to do stuff with this. We'll need to come over, and our research and all of that stuff needs to come over, and yada yada, and all of our things. We've got a lot of stuff to move. This will stay here because it does create flux. And maybe use this for something, don't know. Anyway, let us head back over to the Mage Tower, where if everything is correct, we should now have a lot of motors. This, again, we'll find a proper home for that at some point. This is not going to be the home for that. Probably upper floor, up there maybe, will be the home for that, and down here we'll possibly make the home for the alchemical stuff thingy. So let me have a look. I should have a reasonable amount of that. I should have a goodly amount of air. That's water. Air, I do. And now motors should be pretty good too. Why do I want all this? Well, if we head up a floor, first things first, we shall see that I dropped the ceiling a little bit and put a proper ceiling in. And on the next floor up, I've actually removed the stabilizers and placed them under the actual altar. Oh, I've also moved these back so it's a tidier altar, and obviously this is here. So all things being equal, we should be okay to take this, a barrier stone, and an air crystal, and maybe take that off it, and it says it's stable. That's good. And eventually that's working, which is also good. What's the flux like? Not going up significantly. I suspect it'll rise once the infusion is done. We get the little puff. I can see you can see there's a bit of flux coming off there. Look, oh, it's just gone up by 1. So that has caused that now. Just getting the last few bits. And each of the things no, didn't actually go up for the final thing. Okay, but that's fine. We've now got the Pauldron of Repulsion, which is body slot, and I don't think it's got a rune on it now. Look how cool. Now that thing, when things hit me, should bounce them away, so I suppose the obvious thing to do now is test that. However, I did notice things, and it sounds like I've got a little visitor, so I'm going to be back in a mo. Alright, I'm out looking for llamas. We've researched 2 of the 3 projectiles needed to unlock the projectile focus modification, but we need to unlock the sticky projectile. So, but you know, we did the gassed one. That was easy. That was obviously like an explosive one, and we have done the skeleton one. I just had to turn my back on a skeleton and let him shoot me, because obviously they can't, thanks to the monk mod. I want that Weeping Angel statue down there as well. I know it's not not what we're here for, but hey, look, there you go. It's an enchanted mossy one, which I think is well worth. Let me get out of here. Pow. Right. I love that ability. The monk mod, I must admit, has been an absolute surprise as to how good it's been. Possibly OP. I don't think anybody's going to quibble over that description. Yeah, so I found a tree with, you know, spider spawner. So I did raid that as well. But as I say, I need to find a llama. And once I find a llama, I need to piss him off. In the good old traditional fashion of Steve Irwin, you know. Find a normally placid little creature and piss him off. Yeah. What we'll do is once we have... Oh, that didn't look like it generated very well. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for at the moment. Looking for llamas. Not been 100% successful, obviously, because there are other things in here distracting me. I have tested the thing. It does reflect. So the moment they hit me... I should rephrase that. The moment a hostile mob hits me, I have seen so many llamas and I don't know why I didn't have a bit of knowledge, and I didn't get them. Mind you, having said that, I forgot that I needed to do this. Yeah, so obviously while we're in the area, I'm not going to turn down the opportunity to get a little bit of a few knowledge fragments, and also if we find a bad wizard, maybe beat him up a little bit. But for the time being, I am hunting llamas. That is my primary mission in life. Oh wow, that looks almost like why do I come out exploring and then get upset because I didn't build in the areas that I've spotted? Oh well, no worries. Yeah, let's go and see if this is a hostile eye. Oh, he is. Right, it's on. Dead. Too easy. What did we get? What did we get? A summon zombie scroll. Another scroll of the Arcana. Oh, but we don't have more things. Do I take those? I suppose I've got my chest with me, haven't I? So I suppose we should. Let's put my treasure away, and don't know why that's there. And I shall carry on looking for good things. Server etiquette, always break a chest. I'm going to leave that for anybody else who wants it though, just in case, you know. Yeah. We're going to continue on looking for this, the thing we actually want, you know, the llamas. So I shall be back with you in a little while. First problem solved. We have found, well, we're also at the back of this base over here, which I don't know whose this is. But over here are llamas. Now the next problem is, how do I hit one without killing it? Because of course these things have got what, 3, 6, 9, 12 hearts, so 24. I think if I punch this, I'll kill it. Well, there's a good chance. How many have we got? 3. Let's have a look for one that's got the better chance of survival. That really hasn't. That's got 3, 6, 9. That's 18, 19. How to do this? If I hit it with a hoe, will that work? Yes. Come on then. Thank you. That is... Oh, hello. Oh, no. It's drowned. Leave him alone. Yeah, that's all we needed to do. I mean, it's a lot of effort for... You know, I've got a homeward bone. I'm tempted to use it. I don't know. Anybody home? It feels like there should be somebody home. Just down. Hello. Can't bother to. It's close to someone's base. I'll actually leave the. I'll leave the structure just in case anybody wants it. This was where we. If you're wondering why everything's on fire, this was where we had the little fight with Crimson Cultist. I think it was about there was the thing, and needless to say, they're not the best shots, and they made a bit of a mess. Anyway, now we've done that, we should be able to go in here, back to here, and go complete. So now we've got projectiles. We can then go on to scatter, which we can complete. Plan. Needs some ornamency. Ah, damn you. That needs ornamency. Tripwire hook and vinculum. Medium bolt we've got. What about you? Focus. Split. Oh yeah, we need some more. We need quite a lot there, and we need some stuff over here. But we've got a few of those unlocked. So I'm going to go back and we are going to have a look at making some more foci. And I will see you back at the base. Okay, we're back. It is night time, so we should do that. I've just started sorting out things. I've upgraded this to a bigger chest because we've got more stuff. We've almost got a complete Necromancer set, actually. We only need the boots. And we've got other sets as well. Obviously, we've got the Ice Mage set going on there. That's the Sorcerer set. There's the Pyromancer set and the Earth Mage going on. And then obviously there's an Ice Mage as well going on there. We've got a spare set of Necromancer leggings. So, yeah, getting to the point where we've almost got all of these things. Now, I've upgraded a Necromancer's wand, and I put these 3 books onto it. This is our loot, or not all of our loot, some of that's building materials. But this is our loot from the previous thing. So this has got 3 spells. I don't know what they are, because obviously we haven't. We used the identifier, but where's the fun in that? Far more fun to go out and shoot things with them, in my experience. So that's what we're going to do, and then we can go and get on with the bits and pieces. But let's just get that night out of the way, and we can head out this way and have a look for a target. Not that. Festival Creeper is not a target. Festival Creeper is. Okay, so that's Poison Bomb. Right, we have. Okay. And. Lightning ray. Oh, hello. Find me something to shoot. That's not a creeper. Because a charged creeper is probably not ideal. There you go. We've got lightning ray. It's I don't know whether it will help us here. Let's have a look. Hi. Not a lot. Oh yeah, that's not what we wanted, is it? Alright, let's leave him alone. It was probably a mistake. So yeah, I basically made the second one just to play around with what effects we want on it, so we can then stash that when we're not using it. And these are now identified. Of course, now I need to sleep to get rid of the rain. So I'm guessing. Oh no, it should work. Oh no, that has just made it worse, hasn't it? Oh no. He's got, there we go. Perfect. Anyway, we've got an apprentice, we've got 2 apprentice spells and an advanced spell. That's our apprentice spells, I believe. And these are our advanced spells, so that goes away there. Everything else in here is nothing to do with this, so we'll take those away and put those away somewhere else. Yay, go me. Back in a bit. Alright, we are just getting everything back together over on this side. Got everything. This is the magic, obviously the magic-y chest. We are going to take our research table and place you there. And we'll take our hoofer and place you there. And we'll have the chair back, because obviously you need a chair to do any kind of studying. Do I want it there, or do I want it a little bit further forward? I think for the further forward is better. And there, and of course it has to be purple. No. It has to be purple. And then not there. We'll stick the paper. And that in there. That needs a home. And I think we shall... I'm going to embed it into the wall for now. It's as good a place as any. This is in and ready. And obviously what we need to do is here we need to... Oh, boom. Okay. Well, there's a simple answer to that. But Terra and a bit of metallum. Doesn't really matter which one you use, but I'm a fan of not wasting things. Let me just stick those away. That, and where was my bowl? There. Let's make another Salis Mundus. We'll break it and we'll recreate it. That's the only answer to this. So there we go. That can go in there. I mean, I might set that other table, this one, up at this side, and just leave the stuff for making Salis Mundus in there. Yeah, we can obviously make this look nice and yada yada, but first things first, let's try doing this again from the front. Ow, ow, ow. There is a flaw in the design. I'm going to go up the stairs. Well, ladders. There's a flaw in the design of our tower, and the flaw is that there is no floor. Yeah. Which we should probably... It's not a major issue, but let's make sure you are facing the right way this time. Poof. Again, does that actually give off any... Doesn't appear to, it's just a visual. However, that is good, that is good, that and that can come out there, and that can come out there. We'll, I think we use U, don't we? Let me shift F. Yep. Ah, that's going to be awkward. That is going to be awkward. For one, yeah, maybe we should have brought that. Mind you, forward's going to be problematic as well. I've hidden that down there, so you know what? It's not a major issue. We'll live. We shall live, even if we have to live, you know, slightly slightly have to teleport in there and stuff. That is not a big issue. Okay, so we got you. We've got everything here. We've got our research. And we can come in here and we can place a focus. Now we are going to need to make some foci, so let us go and have a look at blank lesser focus, because we haven't got the advanced. I don't think we can even, but let's just check whether we can do the advanced. I need some ornamency and a blank okay, so why can I create it if I don't know. Alright, let's make a lesser focus for now. Let's not get too carried away. Lesser focus is V auto crystal with some vitreous, precantatio and aurum. Auto. I'm going to make 3, I think, for now. And we'll drop down there, and we want the precantatio, vitreous and aurum. If I were aurum, I would be there. And vitreous is over here. Okay. Oh, hang on. I keep clipping the Z key rather than the key I want. Bang. I don't want those. I want those, please. This should be entertaining. The other thing, of course, we're going to need a focus pouch. That's something we're going to want, because at the moment we've only got the one to faff around with a touch burning spell. What we want is probably... Man, this is slow. Doesn't matter. It'll take its time. I'll come back once this is done. Alright. We got some fun. We got a dislocation, which has no image. We've got a bolt, which hurls magic directly as a concentrated bolt of energy. Projectile gathers a source into a magical orb. Touched. Air creates a blast of air that knocks things down. Earth, earthen shrapnel. Exchange. One blocking the other will for the other. Fire is fire, obviously. Flux is flux. Bypasses mundane armor. Frost is frost. Heal, and shatter is obviously, yeah. What are you? That's shatter. So I would like, first thing I want to do is an exchange. I don't think we need anything else than that. Do we want it to be silk touch? Yes. Do we want it to be fortune? No. It's going to require a permutatio V crystal. Okay, I bet I've got one of those. Go. And that should give us the exchange. Oh, I haven't got any, of course. Yeah, it's however, no, that's fine. We can shift that. We'll come and play with that in a bit. I would also like to make something a little bit more offensive. So let's pop that in there. And what I would like is a bolt of flux. Pardon me. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, it needs a Vitium and a Potentia. I'm fairly certain I may have a Potentia in there. My voice is going again. I've never quite managed to throw this cold, which is... Don't think we have got a Be back in a minute once I've just got this under control. All right, I fixed the error on my not a blank lesser focus. It is actually a silk touch. So I don't know why that has got blank lesser focus written on it, but anyway, I forgot to put a touch modifier on it, which means that if I now select that, I can now change that, and I've now got one of those. So if I change myself to that, I can change those back. So that's all good. If I take that out, we've now got the interesting. I want to go and test that. I'll walk. I've fallen down that hole more times today than I even care to think about. But we've now got the capability of damaging critters from range. I'm trying to see what is out there. Apparently there is something out there. I just can't see it. Oh, that was practically on top of me, isn't it? Are you up that? Oh yes, you are. Oh, hello. Lag is real. Oh, hello, what are you? You're a purple dye slime, which means that your little babies are also purple dye slimes, which I'll take the free purple dye. Yeah, okay, well that is that. So what next? Now we've done that, we definitely need to make a focus pouch, which is leather, gold and a mundane belt, which is alchemical brass and more leather. Let us go and grab the stuff together for that, and we shall probably be okay on that one. Let's have a look. Leather, so I need 7 plus 3, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 10 to 10, and a piece of gold. Okay, a piece of gold, and then we needed the alchemical brass, which is copper with instrumentum, if I remember correctly. So that should see us there. Yep, that should do. We are going to have to get our smeltery set up at some point, because we're getting quite low on things like iron. Now I could cook them the normal way, or I can go for ore doubling, and I'm torn between the inconvenience of doing all the ore doubling, because it's a pain, versus the well, for want of a better word, the ease of chucking it into the furnace. Right, a bit of copper, make some alchemical brass. Stop making alchemical brass. We've still got one focus left. I haven't decided what I want to do with that yet. Instrumentum can go back there. And then we should go 1, 2, 3, and that. One of those, that, and those will make me that. And then that can basically have that, that, and that in it. Now that is a bauble, it goes in the belt slot. We already have a bauble in the belt slot, but we can put that into, we should be able to put that into here, so that's fine. That's good. Now there was something I wanted to test with the caster's gauntlet, which means I'm going to pull you back out. and we're going to get the caster's gauntlet, and we're going to put an exchange on it, and then we'll just put you away. We've got a block, that's fine. So what I want to do is I'm going to set you to be that. We've got one on us, and we're going to go for a little walk over. I think it's that way. So I will see you when we get to where we're going. All right, wasn't far to go, and we have headed over for this fella. Now we've got quite a few of these structures in and around us, so you know it's not way hello. Hang on. It's not so unique. I think this has been more or less seen too. That we've got, but what I was interested in is can I do an equals trait on that? Nope, you can't. Is the answer to that one. I can do it to that, but I can't change that. That's a pain. I was just wondering whether that would work to move one of those. Ah well. Okay, so with all the focusing involved, the question then becomes, what do we do next? There's focuses to do, and there's still foci, the plan focus, which is the fine-tune which blocks I can apply the focus effect to, yada yada. There's the arcane mining, which requires some more theory, and I would like to bring us up there and maybe even get some, and this one maybe even done as well. Although that's going to requires to get a little bit of enchanted equipment. I'm not going to use it's to consume things, so we don't want to use a good item. We want to use a piece of crap, and then enchant it, so we're not losing too much other than the enchantment. You know, kind of makes sense. Well, makes sense to me. That doesn't mean it makes sense, it just means it makes sense in my head. So there is that. However, let me just go up here. Oh, hello. What have you? Don't mind if I do. I don't want that though. That's not going to get me where I want to go though. That will. Why muck around when you've got monkly abilities? And obviously there's other things I want to do, like I do want to get the building done, I want to continue pushing. I've got so many things I want to do on this, and it's there's a lot of things I need to play with. However, let us go back over to the Mage tower. And what I would like to, I mean, you know, we're still pretty good for the mana. That's at 327, and obviously it's going to spread in from the areas to fill this area. The flux is manageable. So what do we want to play with next? I'd like to have a play with that. I don't think it's particularly useful to me, but I still want to have a play with it, which is the Arcane Grappler. We just need some rare earths for that, and I can definitely unlock that one. It's more of a fun gimmick, to be honest, especially when you've got the monk's teleportability. It's kind of pointless. But nobody ever accused me of doing things that have always had a point. So there we go, have a rare earth. Bang. Let's get that completed. And that will give us the grappler head, which is some stuff. We've got the grappler spore, and we've got the grappler gun. And you need to charge it, which of course goes hand in hand with the fact that we did bring this back with us. And that probably should go down in here as well. That's one thing. The other elements, where are we? So I do need to have a look at this. We also want to head this way. I'm trying to see, we want to get to here, runic shielding. So elemental tools would be of interest. We need to get Arcane Infusion. We also need to get Thaumium Tools of each type. I'd like to go here as well, just so we can, but that is of interest. The Verdant Charms, not sure. And of course, the other thing we really do need to start playing with is that. Let me know what you think. I'm ahead of myself, so I think next episode we're going to do a little bit of buildy type stuff just to pass the time whilst I give you the opportunity to pass on your thoughts. But on that note, I think we're going to call it a day. And this area needs decorating as well. I'm wondering whether to put a mezzanine in here, just some kind of nice little mezzanine floor halfway up. Might work. Yeah. But on that note, we are going to put on our thing. We'll come back up here, and we shall get ourselves over here, or we'll just get in like that maybe. Oh wow, that looks actually pretty awesome with that. I need to there we go. That'll do us with the pauldron and the gauntlet. That looks pretty hefty. Anyway, there we go. Screenshot for the episode. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. See you soon.